It's a must-win for these two teams who will be coming into this game with much more pressure on them after TRADESAFE FC settled for a 1-1 draw in their opening fixture. Not a disappointing result for FC EBEDEI in their opening game against Shooting Stars, but they're back once again to continue from where they stopped in their match day 2 fixture for this year, 2023 11th edition of the OPTIMA Energy Gold Cup Preseason Tournament, where they will be facing a side from the NNL, who is playing as well the second time of the Nigerian football. So they have all hope for them to get things right for themselves in this game. It's a must-win for these two teams to keep the hope of the semi-final ticket alive. So no rapid draw will be enough for these two teams to fight for the semi-final. So we have the After having the national anthem, we go right straight to the kickoff of this game, and these two teams will surely be hoping things work out after 90 minutes to secure the 3 point, in which is going to be a very more difficult task for these two teams. The best side will surely go home with a 3 point, or they have to share point again, which surely would not be enough for the running ticket to the semi-final for these two teams, which they will have to as well wait for the result between Shooting Stars and Niger Tornadoes later today. But for now, they have to do their own assignment, concentrate for the next 90 minutes and get it right. Iniza Omine in front of goal will be having all the responsibility to possibly save the day for FC EBEDEI. Said Ayogbele will be rolling from the middle of the area to possibly control the middle for TRADESAFE FC and hopefully get them the result from the middle of the area and keep the attack force hope alive. We go straight to the lineup of the FC EBEDEI. In goal still remain Akwareshi Cosmos, who was injured against Shooting Stars Football Club in the opening game, but back to action after it was replaced by Prince Christopher. The Cosmos Akwareshi returned to the starting lineup. Ahizo Emmanuel will be starting from the right side, Taiwo Razak from the left, and the centre back will be Thomas Dixon alongside Onamadabuchi. From the middle of the area is Joseph Okwagari and Victor Samuel in the middle of the area alongside Michael Ogoro. In front of goal leagues Evans Uwachuku, Oriyomi Razak and Ebenezer Ominin. It's a 4-3-3 formation, just to show FC EBEDEI side are ready for attacking football in this game, in which they know how important the maximum 3 point is in this game. We go straight to the lineup of TRADESAFE FC. No changes from the starting lineup who faced Niger Tornadoes in their opening game, as Azan Ismail still remain number 1 choice goalkeeper. Daniel James from the right side with the number 12 jersey. Akintade Oluwaseun with the 23 jersey from the left. Akin Ayogbele Said in the middle of the area, and the two centre backs is Jonah Joseph alongside Idowu Emmanuel. From the middle of the area is Adegboyega Olamileko Olumide Nifemi with the 22 jersey. Ainde Nuruddin, Bakari Fatai and Omotayo Michael in front of goal. Both teams playing 4-3-3 formation to possibly push the attacking force hope alive and get the maximum 3 points. It's to show and possibly record maximum much more goals in this game, which we absolutely have another rocking 90 minutes in which we may record a high goal in this game. But we await the center referee whistle to kickstart this game, as the two teams are taking the official pictures before the kickstart of this match day 2 fixture in Group B, live at the FC EBEDEI Stadium, the second venue for this year 2023 11th edition of the OPTIMA Energy Gold Cup Preseason Tournament, where we're having FC EBEDEI against TRADESAFE FC. Forgetting FC EBEDEI side relegated to the third tier of the Nigerian League, and they will be parading themselves in the third tier of the Nigerian League once again. TRADESAFE FC secure the ticket to the second tier of the Nigerian football, and they are coming into this game as a contender to hopefully fight for the glory. And the referee kickstart this game officially between TRADESAFE FC, who is in yellow, and black FC EBEDEI. It's going to be all standby of concentration, 90 minutes. FC EBEDEI will have to put our mind into this game. We'll give him much more room as well as the TRADESAFE FC as well. will try to get it right. There is a knock on the head for Angbile Saeed, who had a collision with Ebenezer Omini, who scored that spectacular goal against Shooting Stars in the opening game. On Saturday afternoon, where he bring back the game level against Shooting Stars to equalize before Zan Mubarak restore back the lead for Shooting Stars to give them the day for the first 3 points of the tournament. Shooting Stars for now remain top of the table with 3 points after one game. 1 point for TRADESAFE FC out of one. We had a share point against Niger Tornadoes in the opening fixture. And FC EBEDEI on the bottom table in Group B at the bottom table with no point. Niger Tornadoes as well with a point on the third position now. They will later play today against one of the rated side in the Nigerian football, Shooting Stars. Both teams parading in the top flight of the Nigerian football, and they will face each other in a very much big test to possibly get the campaign of the Nigerian Football League. Launching for Adegbega Olamileka, who comes forward to support by Sheil. Ball goes out for a throw-in. It's a brighter morning to enjoy football here at the FC EBEDEI Stadium, the second venue for this year. 11th edition of the OPTIMA Energy Cup preseason tournament, live at the FC EBEDEI Stadium. The other venue will be hosting the last kick-off in Group A fixture tomorrow. But for now, it's the match day 2 fixture in Group B, where we have FC EBEDEI slugging in now with TRADESAFE FC. Must win for the both teams to possibly keep the hope alive. Evans Uwachuku now. Out. And at the end, it is blocked by Ebenezer Omini for a goal kick. They're coming closer to just penetrate the defense line of the TRADESAFE FC. The first 3 minutes of this game. It is possibly much to witness in this game from both the TRADESAFE FC and the FC EBEDEI side, who will be hoping to just get things right and put a smile onto the face of their fans for hope of a semi-final ticket. Foul seen by referee, advantage FC EBEDEI on Evans Uwachuku. Samuel Victor will take the separate responsibility this time. Shot on to Joseph. Evans. Not the best communication between Evans and Joseph. Gives it advantage for a relaunch attack. We have no prospect and no mission to locate any of his own teammate up front, and seeks the ball as a wasted strike up front. Not the best pass there from Akbareshi Cosmos to locate his captain. On a Madabuchi so furious with the goalkeeper with that wrong pass. Angbile Saeed. He strikes! Not a bad one. That is what he's special in doing. That is what he knows how to do best, and put Akbareshi Cosmos into a very much big test. It's a fine save made by goalkeeper, who have to cap 2 legs to recover ball back the movement, and the diving was very much important to make sure the save was perfectly done. That is what Saeed Ayangbile is always special in doing. Don't just give him much more time to strike for goal. He can strike and put heartbreak to goalkeeper from any distance available. That is what he has done this time once again. They have a time once again with a free strike. And it's blocked by Josephs. Not the best control from Adegbega Leko. And it's chased forward by Oriyomi Zaka, who had a good game against Shooting Stars, but was silent in the second half and was substituted. And today he will be hoping to have a good game for himself. The ball hits the photographer will have to just run and save up his face for the strike not to hit the face of the bomb boy as well. The photographer will have to just spring up his face away from the ball coming with full force. To try in advantage. Free kick in advantage of TRADESAFE FC, who is gradually coming closer alive in this game to put the pressure hope alive. Well delivered by Said. A push in by referee. A free kick given in advantage of EBEDEI, goalkeeper launching forward for Ebenezer to come forward and join the attack. They're still trying to just get themselves right in this game, given advantage for TRADESAFE FC to try and capitalize on the chances available. It is Evans Iwanchukwu from the left side. Not the best delivery of ball and not the best catch from Azan Ismail, but quickly responds to the mistake and catched off the ball quickly. Azan Ismail, who had saves as well against Niger Tornadoes in their opening game, where they have to settle for a 1-1 draw. They scored first against Niger Tornadoes before the Eco Anala boys get themselves the equalizer in the second half of that game on Saturday afternoon. On Saturday morning, I beg your pardon, they played in the morning, 9 a.m. TRADESAFE FC and Niger Tornadoes, where they have to share points and settle for a 1-1 draw. Michael Ogero did well now to Ebenezer. Well thinking there from Ebenezer to Oriyomizaka, who wants his teammate to join the ball in attack. And it's a catch saved by Azan Ismail. Spans really springing for goal in this game, which they need to just mouth after having a good game against Shooting Stars. Despite losing the game, they are as well a favorite to secure the semi-final ticket in Group B. Talking of the FC EBEDEI side, Aizu Emmanuel. Surprisingly, there is a substitution in a very much early game. First 8 minutes of this game, Oriyomizaka is making way. I think it's a slight injury for the young man as he makes way for Abidin Adjoin. Still not sure what exactly went wrong for the coach of the FC EBEDEI to make the substitution of introducing Abidin and replace Saka Oriomi, who is as well one of the most reliable players up front for the FC EBEDEI side to deliver in this game. Good thinking there from Aizu Emmanuel. Evans Iwanchukwu not really having it good in this game. Not the best control there from Evans. One touch with Olumide. Recovered by Joseph. Restored back by Omotayo Michael, who was the man who scored the goal against Niger Tornadoes, the number 3 jersey. Aligwega Leka will have to make Aizu Emmanuel to run this time. Bakari Fatai. Not a bad one there from Bakari Fatai, which goalkeeper stands right in good position. He's having a good game this game against TRADESAFE FC. Apparently Cosmo is quite different from the way he played against Shooting Stars. Playing like a goalkeeper under much more pressure, making silly and a couple of mistakes. I was very lucky. Didn't concede more than 2 goals in that game. Now playing a very much crucial game in which they must win. All concentration of the players needed in this game to get themselves the victory. 10 minutes of action live at the FC EBEDEI Stadium, where we're having the coverage of the game involving FC EBEDEI and TRADESAFE FC all the way from Lagos. The Group B fixture first for today, match day 2. Good crossing, not still the best one this time. The heading there from Michael, not the best one. And it's a back movement there from Thomas Dixon. We'll have to finally settle for his goalkeeper with a recovery. The combination of Ona Madabuchi and Thomas Dixon have been so much exceptional and a perfect pairing so far. And they're still trying to make it one of the best reunion centre-backs produced by the FC EBEDEI side. Now Madabuchi not really happy with the way his teammates are losing out the ball possession cheaply to the hands of the TRADESAFE FC. They're coming forcefully out to possibly push a goal in this game. Razak Taiwo. Short one from the left back. And it's good recovery by Ayuzu Emmanuel to make sure goalkeeper have no problem with the heading. The fans are really clamoring. They need to see a goal in this game. They want to shout and have a happy day. But they're finding it very much difficult FC EBEDEI to just get things right quickly into this game, which they have to just put all concentration on. Foul on Evans Shirley. Free kick given in advantage of the FC EBEDEI side, who is having a slow start into this game. Olumide not really happy with the referee call on him. I think it's a soft challenge. We have a body contact with ball contact as well. Believing it's a soft call from the referee. Dixon. Honor. Now Bakary Fatai with the ball possession, loses out by the centre-backs of the FC EBEDEI side. Ball is perfectly swings in and is hands to goalkeeper hand. Akwareshi Cosmos, who is really having a very much busy morning. Evan Sunwachuku. Abidin Ajuan. And a strike for goal himself, Abidin, which makes it easy for Hassan Ismail to catch. Both teams are trying to come closer into this game and penetrate both defense line of their opponents and, if possible, get things right. First shot on challenge from the TRADESAFE FC comes from Said Ayogbele from the outside box area from a long distance to put Akwareshi Cosmos into test, who has to make a flip back to make the save for himself. Captain of the side, Ido Emmanuel. High launch forward. Ainde Nuruddin. Olumide. Bakary Fatai. Blocked by Ona Madabuchi perfectly well. High jump by Olumide. There is a serious contact on Michael Ogaraho, but player on referee says it is friendly by Said. And it's eye raised by Daniel James, which says the ball goes out of the hand for a goal kick. It's very, very much difficult to see how far these two teams will play in this game. First 15 minutes of this game. It's been a very much balanced approach from these two teams. Who knows how important this game is for them to keep the hope alive. Not forgetting, FC EBEDEI will be playing on Wednesday against the Ikon Ala Boys Niger Tornadoes. So they have to just get it right in this game if they have to get themselves the semi-final ticket, in which it's going to be coming in a very much difficult way. But nothing seems impossible in football, so they have to get themselves right in this game. TRADESAFE FC with a point, a win for them in this game will have to just give them hope of possible draw in their last game against Shooting Stars on Wednesday. Should be coming in a very much hard way, so they have to sweat for their money. and sweat for the glory if they are to secure themselves the semi-final ticket. Aberdeen with a swinging with no man to locate up front and sees the ball. A wasted pass there from Aberdeen. An easy one for goalkeeper Azan Ismail. But goalkeepers have been very busy in the start of this game for 60 minutes. To clear actions up front from the two teams. Just eagerly coming into this game with a mindset of attacking football to get the maximum 3 points needed. Aberdeen Adjuan, the man who replaced Oriyomi Zakat, still trying to understand what exactly went wrong for the replacement of Oriyomi Zaka. One of the most reliable centre forward for FC EBEDEI in this game, but may be out this game due to a slight injury. Only had first 9 minutes of this game to enjoy. And was substituted and replaced by Aberdeen Adjuan. Much more time for the young player as well to showcase himself for the FC EBEDEI crew, what he can offer up front. Talking of Aberdeen Adjuan, the number 19 jersey for the FC EBEDEI side. Free kick from the left side will be taken by Razak Taiwo. Good deliver to Ebenezer. Chased by Aizu Emmanuel, who seeks support from his own teammate. Gets Thomas Dixon support. We start with goalkeeper Roshi Cosmos. Come forward for Razak Taiwo, but Evans will have to control before Razak Taiwo interception. Victor. Michael Ogaraho. High spring for Razak Taiwo, will have to get there before the ball goes out. Good ball thinking there from the left back, who had really been so much impressive playing as a left back for FC EBEDEI, Razak Taiwo. Very much skillful up front when he attack. And his centre back as well as a left back, his recovery had been so much excellent. Talking of Razak Taiwo, the number 12 jersey for FC EBEDEI, making sure he have a good impact as a left back for FC EBEDEI. His recovery had been so much sensational, and his movement of ball up front to overlap as well had really been so much encouraging. James, Said Ayongbile, Olumide Olunfemi, Aine Nuruddin, blocked well by Thomas Dixon. There's going to be a throw for FC EBEDEI side. It is still much to play in this game as the scoreline still remain blank. If you're just joining us, it's the number 1 fixture for today. Match day 2 fixture in Group B for this year 2023 11th edition of the OPTIMA Energy Go Cup preseason tournament. And a must-win for the two teams to keep the hope of the semi-final ticket alive. As it stands now, first 90 minutes of this game, scoreline still remain blank, goalless as it is between FC EBEDEI and TRADESAFE FC in a game that matters most for the semi-final ticket. If possible, they'll get things right for themselves. A must-win for any of these two teams. A win for TRADESAFE FC will see them go 4 points in the table. And not the best strike there from the left back who come forward to join his attackers. Razak Taiwo at the end sees the ball goes out for a goal kick. Move forward by Ido Emmanuel. Akintade Lucien. Communication between the backs line of the FC EBEDEI and goalkeeper to make the catch for himself. Michael Ogaraho can come forward to attack. Aizu Emmanuel. Captain Ona. Not the best ball launch, recovered by Samuel Victor. Michael Foul on Ogaraho. High raised of feet there from the referee. That's best signal from the referee. Walk call by the referee. This is Thomas Dixon. Ebenezer Omini this time. Foul, correct one. They're trying to now gradually get things right in this game and gradually gaining confidence to approach the TRADESAFE FC side. Turning perfectly done by Michael Ogaraho to Samuel Victor. Not the best control from the midfielder. Received by Ayangbele Said, one of the most dangerous players in the middle of the area for the TRADESAFE FC, who can strike from any angle, any kind of space given up available. Ball swings into Bakari Fatai. No support from his own teammates. Having the arrival late from Said Ayangbele and resume back the attack for FC EBEDEI to come forward. Not the best control there from Ebenezer Omini. Forgetting they are still on the bottom table with no points after losing their first game against Shooting Stars by 2-1. TRADESAFE have to share point against Niger Tornadoes and sees them with a point alongside the Ikonala boys, and a win for them will see them go ahead of Shooting Stars, who is for now on top of the table with 3 points after winning FC EBEDEI in their opening game. So a win for TRADESAFE FC surely today will see them go top of the table with 4 points on a temporary base to now confirm the result of the game later today between Shooting Stars and Niger Tornadoes. Free kick. Free kick in a very much good area for TRADESAFE FC to try possible moments. Said Ayangbele is always reliable to strike from that range, and is always coming in a very much good way. The FC EBEDEI side must be very much careful of the young midfielder. Played like Sabi Alonso, Sunday Olise. Some of the rated midfielders who are very much good in shots, like Steven Gerrard, Frank Lampard, Michael Asian. A midfielder who can strike from any range to put goalkeeper into the test. And we're having a reliable player like Said Ayangbele from the middle of the area, who is so much dependable and reliable in the middle of the area with strike for goals. They are not so skillful, very aggressive, and knows how to strike for goal. And that's one of the best quality of a midfielder who can make sure his marking is perfectly done. Not his best clearance from Dixon. Almost cost his side a big problem, but was very lucky. He escaped that. Launching forward, still not the right time to locate his center forward up front. They've not really been playing impressively well up front, talking of the FC EBEDEI side, but defensively they've done perfectly well to make sure they don't allow the TRADESAFE FC to operate. So most of the attempt on goal there from the TRADESAFE FC have been coming from outside box area. Ona, Aizu. Well ball launch forward, but the goalkeeper will surely be there before the arrival of Evans Nwachukwu, which seals the ball, makes it a easy catch for Azan Ismail. Jonah Joseph is the man pairing alongside the captain of the side for TRADESAFE FC, Idowu Emmanuel. High jump there by Ona, who had really been doing most of the sacrifice in the center back for the FC EBEDEI side. Ball is good. And there is a contact on goalkeeper Akbarashi Cosmont, which the Referee called upon the medics to attend to the goalkeeper who had same injury against Shooting Stars and is having another collision with Ainde Nuruddin. You can feel the noise from the fans. They're really furious in this game. They just want to smile and get a goal in this game. But FC EBEDEI are not been doing so much active game up front. The noise from the fans really a high spirit and morale for FC EBEDEI to get things right. When you have much more support from your fans is as well a big support for victory, which is a big advantage for FC EBEDEI as well, playing and using their stadium as one of the venue for this year 11th edition of the OPTIMA Energy Gold Cup Preseason Tournament. It's a good measure pass there from Onamadabuchi, which is now well controlled by Michael Ogaraho. A short throw. Good cross there by Akintade Sheun, which says the ball goes out for a push of attack, overthrowing from the left reverse angle to still keep the attack hope alive for TRADESAFE FC, as they're still keeping to push a goal in this game. They're trying everything possible to just make sure they get a goal in this game, which had really been working out so much good. Goalkeeper will have to punch out by Evan Sowachuku, which is chased by Ebenezer Omini. Return back to attack for the TRADESAFE FC side, who are coming with a high hope of getting things right in this game and getting it. There is a muscular problem for Adegoyega Nuruddin. It's a muscular problem for Adegoyega Nuruddin. He's complaining to the referee. He had a challenge as well with one of the players of the FC EBEDEI. And for now, we'll give advantage for the two teams to pass instruction to their boys. With a slight injury to Adegoyega Olamilekon for the TRADESAFE FC side. Advantage for the two coaches to pass instruction to their boys after seeing injury to Adegoyega Olamilekon for TRADESAFE FC. Another advantage for the teachers of the both teams to have instruction with their boys. It will be a big blow to see Adegoyega Olamilekon off this game, one of the most reliable centre forward for the TRADESAFE FC side. Surely it will be okay to continue this game after being attended to by the medics of the team to let play continues. This is trying to find himself right up front to get a goal in this game, but quite unfortunate. Starting with a hope to get things right up front for themselves, despite having a very much good game. TRADESAFE FC. FC EBEDEI defensively, they've been so much impressive. Not the best turning of ball there from Evans, who loses out the ball. Possession back for TRADESAFE FC to come forward. Ainde Nuruddin will have to face Dixon Thomas, but he's well disconnected well by the centre back to stop the attempt of run there from Ainde Nuruddin, which is perfectly disconnected by the centre-back. The pairing of Thomas Dixon and Onamadu Buchi had been so much brilliant and exceptional, magnificent pairing. They had a stop of the attacking force of the F's Shooting Star side. High raised of ball there from Evans, which is not the best run there from the centre forward. There is a serious contact as well again on Evans Uachiku. I hope it's not a serious injury to the man who fall heavily down. But the referee have to confirm he's okay before letting play continues. After making a rocky run with Jonah Joseph. High head by Taiwo Victor. Launch by Joseph, which is nothing to be a disturbing one for goalkeeper Azan Ismail, who's after to restart with his captain, Ito Emmanuel. Akintade Oluwaseun. No push. Honor says by referee to let play continues as they keep looking to the referee face for a free kick. Now Ebenezer Omini. One touch with Ebenezer, 1-2 football. Run forward by Razak Taiwo. Will have to get there before the ball goes out. Not the best cross from Razak Taiwo, but they have a corner in their advantage. It's a good delivery from the corner. Joined forward by Onamadu Buchi, who have to try as much as possible to try put his side in front in this game. They're really looking very much up front. They've not really been getting things right for themselves to put Azan Ismail, goalkeeper of the TRADESAFE FC, into test. Nothing so much serious up front so far delivered by the FC EBEDEI side in this game. But they've had a good record defensively well in this game. The first 3 minutes of this game, it is still no goal to record so far. The opening fixture for today's game in Group B, live at the FC EBEDEI Stadium, where we're having the coverage and the live broadcast of the game involving FC EBEDEI and TRADESAFE FC in match day 2 fixture in Group B. In a game that really matters for a victory for any of these two teams to keep the hope of the semi-final ticket alive. Saheed tried to be controlled by Bakari Fatai. Return back to Saheed. Akintade Oluwaseun. Omotayo Michael. The ball is surely out and is well seen by the assistant referee for a goal kick. Must be careful, FC EBEDEI side. Said! The space was not given much for him to strike. He knows that's the best kind of position, and Reggie should have done better. In a very much good position, he knows how to strike for goal. But this time around, the strike there from Saheed Ayongbele was lashed off the crossbar and plays the ball to the roof. It's always dangerous when you allow him to strike in that kind of big position. Bakari Fatai with it dazzling and turning. Omotayo Michael. Ayongbele Saeed. Control well by Daniel James. And it's out for a throw-in. They've really been trying to get things right in this game, but you have to just credit the defense line of the FC EBEDEI so far in this game. Despite the little attacking force upset from the TRADESAFE FC, they tried to silence them up front, not to put their goalkeeper into a big test. So these two teams have been playing most of the same patterns. It has really been affecting them to get themselves right up front and get a goal in this game. In a game they really need the 3 points to keep the Group B hope and table a changing one. EBEDEI. Brilliant long ball measured by Sahid. One touch of football. Not the best communication there from Daniel James and Adegoiga Lamileka, which sees their effort a wasted one. There is a player down for now for FC EBEDEI side. Abidin Adjuan for FC EBEDEI is the player down for now. Aberdeen is the player injured, is the man who replaced Oriya Mizaka in the first 10 minutes of this game. He's as well having a slight injury which has been attended to by the medics of the team. Surely should be okay to let play continues this time. Free kick in advantage of the FC EBEDEI side. Good ball swings into Evans. They are appealing for Hanambo, but that did stop the movement of Evans Uwechuku, but have to just struggle with that kind of narrow angle to strike for goal. But it's well saved by Azan Ismail to make sure his side did not concede at the verge of halftime. There's going to be another substitution for the FC EBEDEI side. Good ball swings in, punched down by goalkeeper. Move for a prominent attack with Abidin. Olumide, Fatai, Juna, Bakari. Too much for Ido Akitide supports. Captain of the side for TRADESAFE FC Manuel. Ayangbele. One touch of football trying to expose FC EBEDEI this time. But the flag is up for an offside, which relieve the pressure this time now for the FC EBEDEI side as they have a free kick in the advantage. Onan Evans out by TRADESAFE. Sahid with the control, trying to make a U-turn. Bakary Fatai. Lovely one touch of football, enjoyable from the TRADESAFE FC. They're looking very much impressive for the close of this half-time to possibly put themselves a goal in this game. Ido Emmanuel, captain of the side. Sahid. Restart with Jonah Joseph. And on the end, it's not the best control up front for Omatayo Michael. As soon as the ball goes out for a throw-in advantage of the FC EBEDEI, who had not really been making any positive impact up front so far in this game. They only have one shot on target so far in this first 41 minutes of this game through Evans Nwachukwu. 2 shots on target from the TRADESAFE FC. And they have almost 4-5 shot off target from the outside box area to put Akwareshi Cosmos into test. Michael, Sahid, Joseph, Ido Emmanuel. Bakary Fatai now with a turning to spring the ball into the left side now. Omatayo Michael. Not the best ball measure, not the best pass there from Joseph. Recovered by Olumide. And the temporal pass there from Said Ayongbile. Sends apology to his coach for the wrong pass. And knows how important it is for them to be holding the ball possession in the advantage. There is a push. And the referee will have to give a free kick in a very much close range for FC EBEDEI side after seeing a contact on Ebenezer Omini, who had really been so much silent up front. The captain of the side not really happy with the referee decision, seeing it as a soft call. But FC EBEDEI have a free kick in a very much promising area now, very much good area to score a goal. A very much promising area for a free kick specialist to convert. I think they have the likes of Samuel Victor, Evans Nwachukwu, and Aizu Emmanuel to take the set-piece responsibility, and the likes of Razak Taiwo. 4 players or 5 of the players of the FC EBEDEI in front of the ball, communicating on who to take this set-piece in a very much close angle, very much close range now. Close to the edge of the box area now. Big chance now. Michael Agarao left over with Joseph and Samuel Victor. It's taken by Michael. So close to the edge of the post. And that will have been one of the best goals for Michael Agarao. But Zan Ismail have to make sure the stretching of his own measure get it rightly. The ball is not coming into the net. As we already approaching 45 minutes of this game. Approaching half time, close of this half. Mistake caused by Joseph. Olumide Olunfemi. A perfect ball to Nuruddin, but the whistle is gone for a foul and an handball seen by referee by Aide Nuruddin. Free kick for FC EBEDEI as we already approaching the close of this half. High raised and sent back to Azan Ismail, who makes it an easy control for himself to possibly launch the last attack of this half before the referee put an end to this game. Omatayo Michael once again. Punch it to the middle to try and feed up Aide Nuruddin up front. Samuel Victor high for Ebenezer Omini. The centre back of the TRADESAFE have to relaunch back the attack forward. High jump by Honor, controlled by Dixon. Sent it confidently back to Akwareshi Cosmos. But really had two good save made in this game to make sure his side did not concede. Samuel Victor this time with a pass too much for Evans. Dixon. Not the best recovery there from Thomas Dixon. Must be careful not to just commit here. Ayangbele Said. Akitade Lusheo. Omotayo Michael. Any possible moment now? Fatai! It should be! The flag stays on! Aide Nuruddin! An assistant referee flag would have to be a call to deny that goal. There was a late raise from the flag of the assistant referee. But at the end, the goal would not stand. That's a high collision. And Michael Ogaraho. Free kick. Azan Ismail is down for now for TRADESAFE FC. Azan Ismail is the goalkeeper down for TRADESAFE FC. Azan Ismail Azan Ismail had really been having a good game, making sure he joins the attack up front. The referee have to check the ball over and over again. The goal disallowed and was well watched by the midfield crew and the center referee to confirm it took the right call and the best of the decision from the referee to disallow the goal, and the goal surely not stands, which a correct call from the referee as an offside, which the referee decision makes a correct one. And the referee would not be interested in much more action in this first 45 minutes of this game as he puts an end to it live at the FC EBEDEI Stadium here in Shagam, the second venue for this 11th edition of the OPTIMA Energy Gold Cup Preseason Tournament. It is still FC EBEDEI nil, TRADESAFE FC yet to score. FC EBEDEI will have to just hope they get it right here on the home soil, coming into the second half of this game with a good start. This may be Ebenezer, the best of the game so far. And they were close in the start of the second half of this game to open the scoring with just 20 seconds in the start of this game. They're almost close to put themselves on the score sheet and open the scoring. What a big chance, what a big miss by Ebenezer Omini, who scored against Shooting Stars in the opening fixture on Saturday afternoon. Somewhat disappointed to see miss such kind of glorious opportunity. Dana James, Angbele Said, Ido Emmanuel, received and disconnected by Alai Olanshile. Launch forward by Daniel, high raised by Thomas to Michael, foul given advantage Michael, and FC EBEDEI high raised, cleared out by James. Michael, still a disappointing one from Michael Agaraho. Recovered and received by Daniel James, who had the hand settled for a throw-in. Good disconnection of ball there from Razak Taiwo, who will have to come back to his normal position to intercept. What a blessed moment for Ebenezer Omini to open the second half. That's a cool thinking. For than Ainde Nuruddin have it on now. Left to strike for goal. It's a good space for Avik Boyega or Lamileko, which is too much for the young man. The number 1 choice goalkeeper, Azan Ismail. For now to know if he will be able to continue Azan Ismail. Do it to Ismail is still the goalkeeper down injured for the TRADESAFE FC side. Being attended to by the medics of the team. He was injured in the first half of this game as well. And now down injured for the second time in this game, and possibly may have his last taste of the game. But hopefully we'll try to maintain his chance to continue. Azan Ismail is back to his feet to continue. Goalkeeper for the TRADESAFE. Throwing for the FC EBEDEI will have to restart from the by Daniel Eden. For the TRADESAFE FC, who had really been having the best pairing weeks. Jonah Joseph in this game. Have a big game in the last game against Shooting Stars on Wednesday. For the semi-final ticket alive, they have to win this game. The passing to Olashile. The late arrival of the ball, which makes it a very much good save for goalkeeper to come quickly to intercept. Daniel James, a perfect ball swings in and it's settled at the hand by Aizumano for a corner. Delivered corner. Free kick given in a very much promising area of foul committed by Daniel Adam Benili into the mid area. The foul in a very much deadly area now. Advantage. TRADESAFE FC side. Sahid, and it's deflected for a corner, which the goalkeeper is not really happy with the approach of his teammate to the free kick, which they have to just shake up their body to give space for that strike, heavily done by Sahid Ayongbile, but they were very lucky the ball not going directly into the net. clearance. Come back by Joseph forward now. Up with a contribution of a perfect movement of ball from the TRADESAFE FC side, who had really been coming to give much more problem for the FC EBEDEI in this game. It's heavily lashed by Bakari Fatah, not the best one to give space of run for Mortal Michael. Now Aizu Emmanuel can run forward from his right back position. Two teams in this game to change the statistics of the table and keep a fight to finish battle with Shooting Stars, who stay top of the table for now with 3 points after winning against FC EBEDEI in the opening game. Daniel James out by Saheed. Teared up by Michael. Recovered by Samuel Victor with a head in. Daniel James Adam will have to jump up. And it's out for a throwing. It's been a very much good game for Zach Taiwo so far in this game, trying to come forward to overlap and join the attackers who have really been so much silent up front. And you see him making a very good recovery for himself back to his normal position as a left back. It's been a much more load for the left back, who have really been coming into this game with full much confidence to make sure he keeps silent. Daniel James alongside Adegboyega Olamilekan in the right row for TRADESAFE FC in this game. Inside the territory now, a chance for FC EBEDEI side. Michael Ogeraho. Onamadabuchi. Aizu Emmanuel. But the cross will be easy for goalkeeper Azan Ismail to catch after the delivery there from Aizu Emmanuel. It's going directly to the goalkeepers. Saheed. Heavily launched forward for Daniel James. The flag surely will be up this time on Adegboyega Olamilekan. And relieve the pressure for the FC EBEDEI side for a free kick. Not the best ball launched forward, which says the ball goes out for a throw-in. Olamilekan. High ball raised forward, and not the best head in there from Onan, but this time around the goalkeeper have to do the rest by making a save for himself to make sure he recover the mistake there from Onan Madabuchi quickly to intercept. young man to just hopefully get themselves the much needed goal. The two teams have really been struggling there. Akwashi Cosmos have not really been having much work to do in the second half of this game. Credit to Adeleke Adam alongside Ernest Promise, with Sadiq Tijani introduced for the TRADESAFE FC. Received by Sahid Ayongbele. That surely should be a foul. The midfielder who had really been having a much good game. Sahid Ayongbele had really been having a good game so far in the middle of the area for TRADESAFE FC. Enjoyable man to watch. Free kick will be a launch one forward now, this time by Jonah Joseph. Chance to strike for goal! But was just a flash to the post. And TRADESAFE FC almost.
Anna, make it wide. That's good, make it wide. There we go. Yes.
Almost caused a big run for FC EBEDEI. The second time they will strike for goal, which goes off target with a promising of movement. They can still come forward with a newly introduced player, NX Price. Saida Ayongbele will short strike from this. See, he knows his worth, he knows his standard, he knows what he can offer. And that is why he's striking for goal from that kind of range. But it's been very much unlucky. The ball had not really been an on the ground strike of shot. It had really been a lucky day for FC EBEDEI. Otherwise, goalkeeper will have been called to action in most of the cases of the strike from Said Ayongbele's shot. Foul committed, an handball seen by referee in very much close range. He was standing. It's just a worrisome day for the FC EBEDEI side, who have not really been enjoying themselves up front in this game, trying to just get little opportunities for themselves up front to get a goal in this game. But quite unfortunate, it hadn't really been working out so much good for the Olise boys, who had really been playing defensively well so far in this game, but the attacking force had not really been given any positive impact up front. Adeleke Adams, Jonah Joseph, and at the end it is watched perfectly well by Dixon for a goal kick. With 20 minutes to go, plus what the stoppage time will be, it is not going to be the best result for FC EBEDEI, and as well the TRADESAFE FC side if it ends this way, so they must win their last game against Shooting Stars, talking of the TRADESAFE side, if they are to share a point in this game. So they must try everything possible to win this game, which had really been a very more difficult approach from the TRADESAFE FC struggling in this game. This is Sahid Ayangbile. Victor. Evans Uwachuku. And it's perfectly blocked well for a needed interception of a ball movement. Goal kick at the end. Danny James this time. We're trying to come into the middle as well to support his midfielders who are coming to just hopefully daggle something good in this game. From the left side, TRADESAFE FC come closer, one closer again. Now allowing the ball to go out, and it's Promise. And it's a disappointing cross there at the end, which seals the ball, goes out for a goal kick. It's going to be the last taste of the game for Akwareshi Cosmos, who had made his own part, and will be surely making way for the second choice goalkeeper for today's game, Prince Christopher. Akwareshi Cosmos has done his own part for FC EBEDEI to make sure each side did not concede, and he's going to make way for the second choice goalkeeper. The approach from the fans means a lot to the young goalkeeper, who had really made good save for himself and did not concede. With 72 minutes of action, a big signal for Akwareshi Cosmos and a big test for the next 18 minutes for Prince Christopher to be on duty as a goalkeeper for FC EBEDEI in this game. This is a betting call from Prince Christopher with the way he's waving up his hand. Seems to be funny, and hopefully he is going to do the normal duty as a goalkeeper in the goalpost, not just flinging up his hand like a bird, but as well have a flexible movement as a goalkeeper to roll to save attempt on goal from the TRADESAFE FC side, who is as well a very much good side in this game. Samuel Victor. Evans Uwachuku slipped down even before getting to the ball, and now gives it as an advantage for Idowu Emmanuel to win TRADESAFE FC a free kick. Evans is down. Free kick will be taken by Jonah Joseph. To send the backs of the TRADESAFE FC in this game is Idowu Emmanuel, captain, alongside Jonah Joseph. Perrin had been so much exceptional. Cleared out, very much needed by Honor Madubuchi to stop the attempt on goal there from the TRADESAFE FC. But the assistant for every flag will be going in advantage of FC EBEDEI throw. It is not the result they wanted, as the scoreline for now still remain the same. Goalless as I see, scoreline still remain level, which would not be the best result for the FC EBEDEI side to push the semi-final hope on their last game against Niger Tornadoes on Wednesday. High head by Thomas Dixon. It's going to be 2 points now for TRADESAFE FC if it turns this way, and they will be behind on the second position in Group B, behind Shooting Stars, who is with 3 points and will later play today. Peleke Adam. Head collision with Daniel Adam. The referee called upon the medics to attend to Daniel Edem, who had head collision with Adeleke Adam, and goes into the referee booking for the challenge. Be able to continue this game. Daniel Edem after being attended to by the medics of the team. Play will surely continue for a free kicking advantage of the FC EBEDEI side. Restart with Ona Madabuchi. They must be careful not to make a horrible mistake in that defense role. Otherwise they get penalized and punished. And that may just be the end of the game. Big mistake now from Thomas Dixon. May seems to be so much costly. Good recovery by Izu Emmanuel. Will have to come from nowhere to tear off the clearance. Frustration from the old midfielders of the FC EBEDEI side on Thomas Dixon for that silly mistake. You can see the reaction from Samuel Victor and Michael Oguero. You just have to make your decision quickly. And that almost caused them a big error. Hona Madabuchi trying to cook his boys to make sure they are not under pressure. As they concede the corner, cleared up by Izu Emmanuel perfectly well, very much needed. Good job by the same Dixon who made the mistake for the needed heading. Daniel James. Good crossing! It looks so much scared. But it's still not yet out with any promise, and Adeboyega Olamilekan with no good communication as the ball goes out for a goal kick. But for now, Adeboyega Olamilekan is the player down for TRADESAFE FC. Adeboyega Olamilekan is okay. Victor, no foul called by referee. A perfect turning now from Alaye, not the best ball measure forward. Received by Ido Emmanuel. Ernest Promise. Adeboyega. Now they can run for another attack for TRADESAFE FC. Lamilekan sees the ball at the hand, goes out for a goal kick, which no problem for Prince Christopher so far since his introduction to replace Apreshi Cosmos. Out of the danger zone there by Thomas Dixon. Samuel Victor. That's a foul by Sahid on Samuel Victor. We come back to Evans. And a click of hard touch there from Daniel James. And a quick pass. Oh, that's a number 9 sliding. A double feet sliding there from Ido Emmanuel, which is very much needed and necessary to stop the intersection of pass there from the FC EBEDEI side. Samuel Victor will try to measure a long pass to Ebenezer, who had been so much silent in the second half of this game. He had the best moment in this 20 seconds start of the second half of this game, and since then, he's nowhere to be found. Talking of Ebenezer Homini, who scored the goal against Shooting Stars in their opening fixture to level up the game. Victor, Razak Taiwo will have to get there. Daniel James. Fine turning there from Sadiq Tijani. Space available for a timing space for TRADESAFE FC, and it's very much needed by Michael Agoroho to intercept perfectly well. A very much needed one to come from nowhere and make a stopover from the strike-off goal which at the end they win themselves a goal kick. 10 minutes to go, plus what the stoppage time of this game will be. And it's still no goal between TRADESAFE FC and FC EBEDEI side. In a game, these two teams need a victory. Shot one quick. Adam. Jonah Joseph will have to recover. Cleared out of the zone by Doe Emmanuel. I jump back. Adeleke Adam. Good recovery by Dixon with the interception. The mark is perfectly patched down. As time really running out for these two teams to possibly get themselves the 3-point or the share point. Sadiq Tijani. Good job by Samuel Victor. Launch the ball forward now for Daniel Adam. Saeed Ayogbile having a body eats with Daniel Adam. Launch forward. Good heading there by Onemadabuchi. Falls and needs to rise up quickly because it is coming in advantage of their opponent and the enemies. They're coming into the backyard of the FC EBEDEI, but each time they concede another corner and it's going to be in advantage of TRADESAFE FC. Quick one to Olumide. Ball is perfectly swings in. Another corner conceded by the FC EBEDEI side. Each time it's Onemadabuchi. Alexander Ismail is still struggling for fitness. Goalkeeper for the TRADESAFE FC side. As the referee is trying to confirm if he's okay. There is a signal from the coach of the TRADESAFE FC, Alexander Ismail, will be able to continue this game. Or the second choice goalkeeper will be introduced. I think the coach is not having much more trust in the second choice goalkeeper. Otherwise, it's the 4th time Hassan Ismail will be attended to by the medics in this game. And he needs to just be replaced by the second choice, but the coach of the team is having little doubt about the second choice goalkeeper. Hopefully, it wasn't a much serious injury on Akparishi Cosmos before it was being replaced by Prince Christopher. But now there is a little doubt from the TRADESAFE FC goalkeeping department. Should they have to try as much as possible to attend to Hassan Ismail? They will not have any other option than introducing the second choice goalkeeper in this game. It's going to be the last taste of the game for Hassan Ismail and Qadri Sadiq will be the second choice goalkeeper. Hassan Ismail has done his part with a couple of saves made in this game. With the 85 minutes he was in action and now makes way for the second choice goalkeeper in this game, Qadri Sadiq. We'll have to finish the next 5 minutes plus what the stoppage time of this game will be before full time. There is conversation between the coach of the TRADESAFE FC and goalkeeper Hassan Ismail on it exclusively will be able to be in goal in the game against Shooting Stars on Wednesday with 5 minutes to go plus what the stoppage time will be. We already have changes of the first choice goalkeepers of these two teams who were in goal in the start of this game and now being replaced by the second choice. So now we're having the two second choice goalkeeper of the two teams on field, and they will have to do the needful for the next 5 minutes or so to hopefully share point in this game and let this scoreline be as it is, or we have a shocking goal from any of these two teams. TRADESAFE FC had really been holding the ball possession. Aine Nuruddin, who had a goal disallowed with a clear offside. Good call by referee to disallow that goal. He was standing in an offside position. And this time around, it's another strike by Adegboyega Olamileko, which sails the ball out of hand, goes out for a goal kick. Time really counting for FC EBEDEI, time counting for TRADESAFE FC. One out of these two teams just need to score a goal to get themselves the 3 points. A draw, not the best result for the two teams to possibly keep the hope alive. They will be facing one of the most experienced and the contender of this tournament, Shooting Stars, on Wednesday, talking of TRADESAFE FC. So they must try to win this game to possibly go for a draw on Wednesday against Shooting Stars if they can. Dana James, Jonah Joseph, back to the right back, who come forward to overlap and join the attacks forward. Blocked well by Evans, and it's going to be a throw-in to still relaunch the hope of attack forward. Jonah Joseph come forward as a centre back, who comes forward to show the centre forwards, the attackers, how it's been done, but it's cleared out. Received by Olumide, but the flag is up for a player down for the FC EBEDEI side. I think he's Honor, who had a head collision with Aine Nuruddin earlier. They have to run over to attend to one of the dependable centre back in the defensive role. He's one of the most reliable men who makes all sacrifice in the centre backs. They have been doing pretty well to coordinate that defense, not to make a calamity or horrible mistakes. Captain on the side, Honor is okay. Lekan. NS Promise. Olumide Olufemi. And he's perfectly watched and measured by goalkeeper Prince Christopher, who makes sure the ball is well read for a goal kick. Goal kick at the end for, as we already approaching 90 minutes of this game, 89-minute play. 1 minute to still play before 90 plus water stoppage time will be. It is still goalless as it is. Nuruddin Aine. Adam. And he's going to settle quickly to goalkeeper to quickly intercept. Lovely movement of ball there from Razak Taiwo. That surely should be a foul on the left back. Enjoyable to watch Razak Taiwo play. He plays like Marcelo of Brazil, former Madrid left back, and the likes of Celestin Babayaro. 5 minutes added for the stoppage time by the fourth official. So we still have 300 seconds more to play before full time. And it's still forward for Adams Daniel. Recovered by Ernest for a needed clearance. Controlled well by Samuel Victor. Sadiq Tijani. Adegboyega Olamileko. This is Sadiq Tijani. Well disconnected with space available now for running forward. Poor at the end there from Michael Aguero, who just wasted the effort of the EBEDEI side in this game. Even if they are unable to score, they must just concentrate for the next 4 minutes before full time, not to consider this time. But the TRADESAFE FC side and the EBEDEI. Quick one from Razak Taiwo. Samuel Victor with a turn-in. Evan Suwachu could have the space. Good cross in. Ido with an interception, and it's very much needed by the captain, who have to do that needful defensive job. Now at the break, a bit of Aizu Emmanuel with space available for this young man. Trying to tips up the down for the right back, will come forward to overlap. Shall it be a free kick? Foul on Samuel Victor. The yellow card to Olumide. Committing a foul on Samuel Victor. 3 minutes to go before full time of this game. Too much for Razak Taiwo. Launching forward, high jump by Dixon. Still in advantage of the TRADESAFE FC as Daniel James comes forward. Ainde Nuruddin stopped well by Samuel Victor, will come to assist the centre backs. Out with action in the next 3 minutes of this game. It's full of a package of surprise. No foul committed by Razak Taiwo, and makes it easy. Prince Christopher, since replacing Akwareshi Cosmos, that not really have anything to do so far in this game. Credit to the centre backs who have really sacrificed all their strength and energy towards the attack on goal from the TRADESAFE FC side. Cross is good to Alai. Evans who have to run together before the arrival of the right back. Samuel Victor, shot blocked by Olumide. Ainde Nuruddin. Received now by Aizu Emmanuel. And they are appealing for a free kick given by a referee in a very much good area now. They have to be very much careful not to concede in this kind of time. It's a yellow card to the complaint from the captain, Ido Emmanuel. They have a free kick in a very much good range now. You can see that furious moment display from the coach and the fans of the FC EBEDEI. They need to just take advantage of this chance. A goal from there will just surely seal this game and secure them the first 3 points of the tournament. Razak Taiwo alongside Aizu Emmanuel with Samuel Victor. And it's left over for Razak Taiwo to take this free kick, which they are really bringing on their Quran and Bible, start the prayer to get a goal in this game. Okay. Razak Taiwo fans really hammering for goal. It's not a bad one, but it's too high. I was expecting Razak Taiwo to lay down the pass to Samuel Victor or Michael Aguero, but decided to go for goal himself. And at the end, it is going to be a sheer point with 94 plus seconds play. Referee, in any moment from now, will have to put an end to this game. And this may be the last attack from the FC EBEDEI side, chased by Alaye Olanchile. And it's surely out for a goal kick, which may be the last action of this game. Both teams will bring out their biro and paper on Wednesday to start the arithmetic to know which of these teams will qualify for the semi-final. It is not the best result for both TRADESAFE FC and FC EBEDEI, but nevertheless, they will just have to accept the result as it is. Referee put an end to the full time and put an end to the 90 minutes of this game. It is over live at the FC EBEDEI Stadium here, where both teams have to share point. It's a second draw for TRADESAFE FC in this tournament. It's still much more satisfied for TRADESAFE FC, but not the results they wanted for FC EBEDEI. Full-time whistle from the center referee. FC EBEDEI nil, TRADESAFE FC nil. My name is Bashir Ibrahim, and with the coverage so far, I'll be Ebuka Stanley Obasi. We'll see you in the afternoon, 3 p.m. Nigerian time, God willing, for a game involving Shooting Stars and Niger Tornadoes. Bye for now.